A lot of my clients come in and they have oil at the base of their neck or their ends are dry, and I can just tell something is going on. Like they're not using enough product, they're not washing their hair correctly. Sometimes they'll have flakes and I can tell it's irritation from shampoo. Maybe they're leaving their shampoo on too long. So I wanted to make this video to make it clear on what's the best practices to shampoo your hair and condition it. We're going to go over how much you should be using, how long you should be leaving on, how damp your hair should be before applying the products, how to make it spread easily, what sections to take, how to maneuver your hands through, how to massage it through, all those things. So I'm excited, let's get clean. Here I am with my wet hair. So even wetting down your hair is important. I think that why a lot of my clients have like oil buildup back in this region of their hair right in here is because they're standing in the shower, they're letting the water hit them from the top, so the crown is getting super wet. The water has to get in between the strands. So you need to go through, even before you even put shampoo in, just when you're wetting it down, go through here and make sure you're spreading all these cracks open and getting all the cracks of the hair wet. Flip it over, get the ears right in here, soaking wet on every portion of the head. That's really like step one. If you have long hair, like long hair, or you have extensions, I'm doing squirts for every single row. So if you have 3 rows of extensions, it's not one thing and you spread all of that in all the extensions. It's 3 different sections that you're going to go through. So I'm not taking one palmful, putting it on my whole hands, and touching my head here, because I think that's what a lot of you are doing. You're squirting it in, rubbing it between your hands, touching your scalp, rub, and then the tiniest bit, because you can't see back there, is not getting in the neck, and that's why you're having buildup back there. I'm going to take my palmful, I'm not going to put all of this on my hair at once. I'm going to take it and I'm going to start with putting it around my ears. You're going to put the other section by your ears. So then that is going to touch the neck. So then you're going to come back here. So I still have a lot of shampoo on the center of my hands. I'm just using my fingertips to drag it out. It's now applied to my ears. I'm going to pick up the section in the back and rub it on my scalp back in here, because this is always getting washed because the water is freaking power washing the top of the head. So that's not even what's important. I apply it underneath by my ears and my neck first. If you have the bronzer hairline, like we just talked about in my podcast, then that needs extra shampoo too. So I know that I always have bronzer right in here. So now I'm going to go in and take another little bit of shampoo and just rub it around my hairline in the front. And then now see, it's like if it starts to get stiff, like you feel like it's not having that loose sudsy feeling, it's more like creamy, you need to add more water. But now I know for a fact that every single portion of my head has shampoo on it, on the scalp. And another thing is you shouldn't be picking up all your hair, putting it on the top of your head and swirling it around like that. Especially if you're blonde, you're going to get so many tangles. So what you should do is just use your fingers and scrub around like this, all around, get the neck really good, get up in the cracks. Now, you want to rinse it immediately. Like as soon as you get done scrubbing, the shampoo needs to get out because your scalp is going to get dried out if you're letting the shampoo sit. If you have long and thick hair, your ends are way down here, at the very end, just let the water run the shampoo through your ends. You don't need to really be like massaging the shampoo down on your ends unless you know that you were like at a campfire. Or if you have extensions, what I would do is I would get it really wet, I would lift up each row and get it wet underneath your row. And then I would take my 3rd row, so say that my 3rd row is here, I would take a palmful of shampoo and I would start by scrubbing just here and underneath the row and around the ears. So I'm going to rinse this out now and then we'll come back for conditioner. Now my hair is completely rinsed out of the shampoo. Now I've already towel dried it, but if you're in the shower, it's going to be soaking wet. So I would lean over to the side, out of the water, and wring it out and get as much water as you can out. If you're just going to do a regular conditioner, you're in a rush. Just squeeze it like 2 or 3 times. And then in order to put your conditioner in, the amount that you use is so important. I literally think that a lot of people have dry ends because they're simply not using enough product. So for me, with my length, which is like a medium length, I'm going to use this much. And I've had some clients tell me that have triple the amount of hair that they're using less than this. That's just not enough product. I'm going to start at the bottom. So if you had long hair, you're going to split it into 2 sections. So let's just pretend I had long hair. You're going to take that first amount, that's going to be just for one side, because if I'm using that whole ping pong ball size amount for my lob, that means that you have way more hair than me, so you're going to need the ping pong ball size amount just for one side. If you have extensions just for one side, you're going to need that. So I'm going to put it in to the bottom and then massage it in and like really massage it going like this. Like don't just like put it on the exterior, because if you have super thick hair, what's happening is only the exterior of the cylinder that you're creating with your hair is going to get conditioner, and then when you spread it apart, anything that's in between those exterior hairs are not going to get conditioner. So comb it through. Like you should be massaging your conditioner in so well that you can completely get your fingers through it. If you can't get your fingers through it and you get out of the shower and your hair is just so tangly, it's because you didn't use enough product. So if you have bleached money pieces, you need to get up here in these money pieces. So many people are scared because they're worried that the scalp is going to get oily, because people have heard don't put conditioner on your scalp. Rubbing the top of your hair is not conditioner on the scalp. When they're saying do not put conditioner on your scalp because it can weigh it down, that's going like this on your scalp and like massaging it into your scalp. If you're just touching your money pieces and touching some people have ponytail breakage in the crown, if you're just patting it lightly on the top, that's conditioning the hair, but it's not going to weigh it down. If you can't even put conditioner on your money pieces without your hair falling flat, then you need a new conditioner. So as soon as I get in the shower, I shampoo and conditioner, so that way my conditioner can sit the whole time. And then I'll wash my body after, because I don't like this slick feeling of like when the conditioner runs down your body, it almost feels like you put lotion on in the shower. I don't like that. If you had extensions, try to get, in the cracks, massage and rake it through your money pieces. I'm sure some of you have breakage down in here. The difference between using just a regular conditioner and a deep conditioner is get all that water out of your hair using a towel before you put your mask on, so that way it's not being diluted, because a mask can get downgraded to a conditioner real fast with the water diluting it. You don't want your $55 mask that you just bought at the salon being diluted by water and not even having as deep of penetration as you could be getting. So if your hair is too wet, you're weakening the penetration of the mask, and that's really it.